Good morning, Palmer Ridge. I'm Mikey.
And I'm Miguel. Thanks for tuning into our show.
In this week's show, Miguel looked at some interesting pieces of art in North Academy. Gary explores some diverse cultures in the Culture Fair, and Jacob is taking a look into Manitou Springs and the activities you can find there.
But before we get to our show, Mr. PR is quickly approaching on March 7th. Sign-ups are also in the front office. Also, on the 29th, we have a Drive Smart event in the Sunset Room, aiming to better our driving abilities in the snow. Speaking of snow, the Snowball Dance is on February 9th. If you're planning on asking for a date, better get on that, girls.
And now to our show. From writing a song to composing a story, there are many ways to express your creativity. However, Miguel kept his eyes high in the sky and looked at a unique way students can express their creativity.
A person's creativity can go unnoticed if they don't know how to express it. Luckily, the Academy Frame Company has a unique way you can let your creativity shine. Down in North Academy, students from all over the state submit their own 4-foot by 4-foot work of art. Hanging high above the store, these inventive tiles compete for distinction as they are judged by community members of the public.
You have to have the opportunity to expand yourself and do creativity that you're not necessarily able to do just in a school setting.
If you want to appreciate these creative works of art in person, or even help judge, head down to the Academy Frame Company and help support these inventive student artists. For Ridgeline, this is Miguel McAlintal. A person's creativity can go unnoticed if they don't know how to express.
More people just gotta step back and learn to appreciate art or discover the artists within themselves. Thanks, Miguel.
Palmer Ridge is a diverse school, and thanks to our foreign exchange students and our own student council organized a culture fair aiming to celebrate all of the different cultures from all over the world.
A little while ago, Palmer Ridge's student council held a culture fair for all of the foreign exchange students. Here's what happened.
The United States goes by many names, one of which is the melting pot. And here at our school, we showed that by hosting a culture fair that the student council set up for the foreign exchange students. Here's what one of our very own students had to say.
It's a lot of fun because you can share your culture with other people who don't know anything about your country or just a little bit. You can hang out with people and it's very interactive.
The fair included about 8 different cultures and a chance to win either AirPods or an iPad mini. Each culture showed off their lifestyle and what they came here for. Thanks to the student council for giving them a chance to show us their culture. For Ridgeline, this has been Garrison Smith.
A little while ago, Palmer Ridge's student council held a culture fair for all of the foreign exchange students. Here's what happened.
It's always interesting learning about different cultures and learn more about people that have joined our community.
There's a lot of stuff in Colorado Springs area that we may take for granted. Jacob's here to shine some light on the little town of Manitou Springs.
Need a perfect getaway for the weekend? Well, Manitou Springs is the place to go. Located just south of Monument in the foothills of Pikes Peak, Manitou offers a lot to be explored. Originally founded in 1872 by General William Jackson Palmer and Dr. William Abraham Bell for its natural mineral springs.
It's honestly a great place to go. The scenery is great, the people are great, the food is great. There's a ton of fun things to do.
Full of shops, restaurants, and classic arcade games, Manitou is the perfect getaway. For Ridgeline, this is Jacob Van Amberg. Need a perfect getaway for the weekend? Well, Manitou Springs is the place to go.
If you're looking for something engaging to do, take a walk around Manitou Springs. You won't forget it. Ridgeline wouldn't be Ridgeline without Mary's look at the weather. However, we're doing something new this time.
We're cutting live to Mary, who's hanging around the DLO.
Really?
Thanks, Mikey. We are testing out some new equipment today, so we're broadcasting from study hall. Last week we got lots of snow, but sadly this week we aren't supposed to get any. Here's a look at the radar. We can see the huge weather system off the east coast that nailed us last week. Off the northwest, there is another system that may hit us on Monday, but sadly we're probably not going to get enough snow for a snow day. Let's go to the 5-day. This week will start off in the low 20s, but during the week it will warm up into the high 30s or low 40s. Overall, it's going to be a pretty cloudy week here on the Ridge. But we can always hope for another snow day. Well, Bears, that's all I have for you. What do you guys think?
I'm kind of tired of dealing with all the snow, but it's nice to look at, but it sucks to deal with.
Yeah, I could see that.
Well, that wraps things up for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all next week.